Hey YouTube, I'm here for the review for Lethal Weapon, episode such and such, I don't know. So the episode starts off with this dude drug dealing in a club. He passing out these OVO pills. They got a little owl on it. It looked like they was sponsored by Drake. Flash to Murtaugh and the family at the house, and Murtaugh's son can't get a date for the dance. Riggs and Murtaugh are having a talk. I guess Murtaugh is trying to get to know him a little better, so he's asking him what he did that weekend. Riggs is like, nothing. He's like, nothing, I'm trying to have a conversation. He's like, I didn't do anything. He's like, so you stayed in that little trailer all day, all weekend? He's like, yep, just a blinking and breathing. And I was like, I feel you. I mean, I ain't about to just sit there stare at nothing, but I fucking love those days where you don't have to talk to anybody. And that's the day where, like, my mom maybe got the kids, I am home alone, and I don't talk to a fucking soul. I don't want to do shit. I don't want to go out and go to the club. I don't want to have no drink. I want to be in the house with no one talking to me for a few hours. Let me recharge. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what they said in the show too. Cut to the murder. The drug dealer is dead in Koreatown. But it looked like there were some bad guys that were following him in the little club rave thing. And then Riggs or Murtaugh called it a rave, and the DJ laughed as if like they're old. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. I must be old because I called it a rave. That shit look fun as hell though. Like at a whole dancing party where the music is just in headphones. That shit looks like fun. So they're talking about the pills that he's passing out are legal substances. And he's like, what the fuck? How is that legal? Riggs is sitting with Jordana Brewster, the psychologist, and he's eating her salad. I was fucking cracking up. Like, how you gonna take somebody else's food out of the fridge? But he's telling her that she believes that he's clinically depressed. And I was like, goddamn. I mean, he does seem to be clinically depressed. I believe I have a touch of the depression. It was a lot worse years back. But I mean, when you could come through those days or come through that point where you're out of that cloud of blackness, it's amazing. And hopefully I never, ever, ever experience that again. But it was just like, it's just like a feeling of, why am I so sad? Why can I not be happy? Why am I so sad every day? Like, why? Yeah. So it's like that's kind of what depression feels like sometimes. Well, they go to the girl who's creating the substance. It's this girl who loves owls. They see owls all over her house. That's why she puts them on there. She ends up telling them that the Asians wanted to manufacture the drug and sell it, and she wasn't around for it. Riggs gets the chemist to point out who threatened the guy. So, you know, she points out a picture of the guy. Murtaugh and this Korean cop who he gets to help him, I guess, like with translating information that they received. And then I guess maybe a tip in Koreatown because, you know, they're not familiar with the area, I guess. So they're bonding over food. Like, Murtaugh is mad at the fact that, you know, his partner has a very limited palate. He doesn't like a bunch of things. He doesn't like to do anything. He's just saying, like, you know, basically he wishes that other guy was his partner. And it was funny. It was funny because Murtaugh was like, he never wants to call for backup. And the Korean cop is like, really? Why? That's protocol. And he's like, I know. So, yeah. So Murtaugh wants a more refined partner. Riggs ends up coming in, and they end up arguing over where the backup is. And I feel like that has happened for at least 4 episodes, that they've argued in front of the criminal and the criminal has noticed them, and then this leads to a shootout or a chase. And that's what happened right here. They end up going to a dinner party. Well, Murtaugh's wife wants Riggs to come to a dinner party, so he finally comes. And they're trying to set him up with some cute, well, I don't want to say she's cute. She's a very beautiful lady. But it doesn't go well because Riggs and Murtaugh end up arguing. Riggs he's about to leave, but then they get a call from the police department. There are some texts that say they are after the DJ and the chemist that night. So they go to the party. The DJ is like chilling like 20 feet away from the party goers in a pile of trash, bloody and shit. She goes to the hospital, and then we have the chemist. She's hidden under a floor, you know, like a hidden secret passageway in the floor, and she's crying and blah blah blah. Her place is ransacked, and finally when the DJ wakes up, she reveals that the chemist is actually some crazy ass stalker who the drug dealer had been trying to get rid of. And I ain't even write no more. So Riggs ends up saving the chemist. She comes out, and then she ends up drugging him. She confesses that she killed the drug dealer, her partner, because he was using her love to get her to make the drugs. He was basically just playing with her emotions. And I'm telling you, dudes, that shit gonna get y'all killed out in 2017. Look, chicks are taking it to the extreme nowadays. I even teach my sons, don't be worried about lying to chicks, okay? You tell them the truth. If you like them, tell them. If you don't like them, tell them. Don't be hiding shit. And don't tell no girl that she's your girlfriend for whatever reason, blah, blah, blah. Because bitches is crazy. I know. I mean, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. Well, not anymore. Okay? Not anymore. So, she ends up getting kidnapped. She gives these guys $500,000. I forget what was going on because I'm like, damn, this bitch. I thought she was nice. So she gets kidnapped by the Koreans. She gives them the money that they need, and they're like, oh, you think we done with you? You about to make a whole bunch more of these pills. And then Murtaugh, he jumped on the back of the car when she got pulled into the car. Murtaugh and the Korean dude end up passing them on the street. Murtaugh goes by like, hey! So they end up flying him off the car. Murtaugh and, the other cops save them. And, that shit was funny as hell because Riggs was still high. So Riggs, like, talking all loud, getting all in their faces. And then he trying to shoot a gun. He like, yo, I can shoot a gun. Like, I'm good. So he tries to shoot it out the window, and the window's up. So he keeps running into the window, like, slamming into the window. He's like, I can't do it. There's glass over this hole. Yo, I was cracking up. I like Riggs. I like Riggs so much. I like Damon Wayans too. Then they shoot out the tire of the car flips, and they save her out of the car. And that was that. I don't even know if they ended up arresting her at that point, but it is what it is. So that's the episode for Lethal Weapon. I hope I see y'all again for another review of something else. All right? So have a wonderful day. Peace out.